time for your secret variant. This is your dose of FOC. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Click the notification bell for notifications for when we go live. And let me clear my throat. Leave me a comment below if you're watching on the rewind. And of course, I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video, of course, if you have that opportunity. And if you're not subscribed to me, well, wow. 1,100 plus other people seem to think that you should be. And I really think we need to pump those numbers up because look, I got a giveaway of giveaways. It's called an Ultra Box. It's a short box worth of books that I'm giving away to one lucky individual. And I got asked about this on Drunken Chat. He's like, where's the Ultra Box? Thought you haven't given this away yet? No, I haven't given it away yet because my LLC stuff's not set up. So once that's all taken care of and I got my YouTube unrestricted from payments and stuff, I'm gonna give this thing away. And that's my word. My word is my bond. But anyway, this thing just continues to get better. So you can check the video footage of what's in the box and wait until you see what's been added to the box. And the only people who are going to be able to win it, of course, subscribe to this channel. That's just plain and simple. Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser, of course, is the other show you should be subscribed for. And the next episode is going to be lit. The previous episode of the Raw Report I did was pretty much fun, fire. New pickups and mail drops, and that's one of the reasons why you should watch that one. But of course, the secret variant that you're watching is another reason to subscribe. You'll get a notification for the next episode because you know how it is. Nah, man, that's going to be the Ultra Box 2 probably, though. Give me a couple years to put together a pretty awesome collection like that again. And then, second printing Marvel Legacy homages. If you like them, there's a video for you. And if you like the Marvel Hip Hop variants, there's a big old list for you there, too. Don't forget to check out our very good friends over on the on the feature channel section. Subscribe to their content, of course. And then follows are always appreciated over here, too. You can find the link to those things on the channel homepage. You can also follow me at ULTRAMAXIMUS, that's ULTRAMAXIMUS, on IG and Facebook. And then, of course, I'm over there on Whatnot as ULTRAMAXIMUS. And I'm also there on Twitter at XUltraMaximusX. Of course, you really want to follow the Mighty Mel V channel and subscribe to their content because the UltraMaximus Speculation Matrix will sometimes drop on a Friday night. And then we talked about this art contest and Spawn #1, all these different blank covers coming. So keep an eye out for all these Spawn blanks, whether it be the black blank or the white blank. And you have the ability to draw something fancy. Mel hasn't announced what he wants with the contest, but he wants you to make sure that your blanks are in order. So these are actually, funny enough, there's one on FOC today. And we'll cover that. The soundtrack, of course, is provided by our wonderful friends over there at White Bat Audio. Copyright-free music, and it's great. Don't forget to also check them out at Carl Casey at White Bat Audio and whitebataudio.com, Spotify, and right here on the old YouTube. And then the man, the myth, the legend, who's going to be working, I guess, with some guys in between his busy schedule to do some Melcast Season 2 over there in Drunken Chat, which is going to be awesome. And then we got Comic Barricade, keeping your comic books upright and doing a really good job of it. And, of course, you can use this code ULTRA, get yourself 10% off your orders. Don't forget to check out wantedcomics.com. And if you didn't follow them on IG, well, you missed out on the notification. That's Soza Micah's first store exclusive cover. Right there, baby. So it's on this cover of Bloodstained Teeth, which you can pre-order the sets over there at wantedcomics.com. So yeah, after you go and pre-order your copies, you're going to also follow Wanted Comics on IG. And then you're also going to follow them on Whatnot, and you're going to be like, what's Whatnot? Well, if you don't have Whatnot, well, you should go and download Whatnot. And that is through the App Store and the Google Play Store. Mojo Quid, good to see you. Big Remo as well. All of you guys in the live chat, I know it's not active, but you know what? PayPal.me/UltraMaximus. If you do want to support the comic book endeavor of journalism that I'm up to over here. Dwayne Scott, Patrick, Queen Key Comics. Oh, I love that you love my John Carpenter music. I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS, and Welcome to this method of madness that is my brain, everybody. So yeah, you guys, if you're new to the channel, I do this thing week in, week out. I do a show on Wednesdays. I do a show on Sundays. Well, this is supposed to be the Sunday show, but I'm doing it on Saturdays now. Just to give you guys as much of a heads up as possible. So this is the secret variant where I'm going to go through the entire final order cutoff list. A Saturday stream, I basically Drunken Chat's still a Saturday stream, right? Drunken Chat is still a Saturday stream, even though it's done on Friday nights, depending on your time zone. Some people also have that stream on Saturday mornings very, very, very early, like if they're on the other hemisphere. But, you know, it is what it is, everybody. So, hey, I'm glad to see you all here, and you guys know how we like to roll. So if you don't know how we like to roll here, let me try to present the way I'm going to try to break it down for you. Okay, so here at the secret variant, I'm going to go over a list of books that come out in approximately, 3 weeks. So this means that there's probably going to be some things you're going to see on some covers that may be what we would consider to be a spoiler. Nobody really likes spoilers. But, unfortunately in the comic book game, so you don't catch that FOMO and you don't overpay with FOMO, you need to make sure that you get your pre-orders in. So if you're using the pull box, if you're using a local comic shop, if you yourself are a comic shop and you're watching this video, this is to give you the best overview possible on all the books coming out. Tons of FOC shows out there will tell you what they like. I'm just trying to do something a bit different. And often imitated, never duplicated, because you can't duplicate my brain. That's the one missing piece. It's like every time they try to make the perfect AI, they cannot give it a humanized soul-making decision, a soul decision-making machine. Get it? You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm here. This is why you love me. And I love all of you guys showing up for the subscriber-only mode, for this interactive live chat. So don't forget, I am watching the live chat and I will interact with you guys. And if you got questions or anything like that pertaining to the FOC list, fire at me. If you guys got other outlandishly interesting spec questions, you should stick around for another episode of the Raw Report and save them for then, because on the Raw Reports, I've been doing an Ask Maximus Anything at the end of them and allowing you guys to just hit me with questions and getting the honest ULTRAMAXIMUS answers that you all desire, the ones that I typically won't respond to in IG chats or message requests. So anyway, I love all you for being here, so thanks again for showing up, and let's kick this thing off. And the first publisher we've got up this week is Ablaze. Now, Belit and Valeria, #1. So this is the world of Hyperborea. Of course, this is Conan's realm. And this is your cover B by Bettine and the cover C by Lee. Cover D. And then there's a blank cover E. 10 copy virgin. 20 copy virgin. 30 copy virgin. And then the 40 copy virgin. But then there's also this 50 copy black and white virgin cover as well as the Lee 25 copy FOC incentive virgin sketch. That's right, kitty. Oh, it's the other cat that's in here. Oh, Jesus. Cat in the office, everybody. And it's not the one that's typically in here. Anyway, she's going to have to wait. Advent Comics giving us the Crescent one-shot. And it's just that. Oh, yeah, let me back this up, because I don't know if it's supposed to be like a Moon Knight parody or whatever, or if it was perfectly timed to be out at the Moon Knight time, but yep, that's Advent Comics, everybody. Crescent. One shot. Aftershock, shattering your expectations, of course, with the Dogs of London #1 with a cover A, but then there was also this 15 copy incentive. Dogs with Guns, it's like the, again, like Good Boy and the opposite of John Wick. Let's see if I can annoy the cat. Ahoy Comics, and this is, of course, the FOC stuff due for 4/10, so this is this weekend. Guilt #2. But, as you guys know, because it's Lunar distribution and my Sometimes available to do FOC on a Saturday and sometimes not. And I don't like you guys missing out. Next Sunday is Ahoy Comics and a lot of the other publishers that have an FOC on Sunday instead of Monday, like previews. So, yeah. So here's your FOC for next Sunday, which is Wrong Earth Purple, number 1. This is the cover A. The cover B, which is a 5-copy incentive by Jerry Ordway. And then this is your 10-copy incentive by Gene Ha. Next up, we have American Mythology Productions giving us the Hatchet Halloween 3 number 1. This is cover E, the Century cover. And then we have Willy's Wonderland prequel number 1 promo. Prequel promo. Anyway, card edition. It's a promo card edition, and we did get to see the artwork for it anyway. Archie dropping World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest number 119. Okay, good to see you. AWA giving you the Devil's Highway Volume 2 number 1. So that's your cover A. And then Diodato Jr. Oh, gee, who would have thought Diodato Jr. doing a B cover and something that's AWA Upshot? Behemoth giving you the Blind Alley number 1 of 5, cover A. Cover B. I did not see variant covers otherwise outside of those as far as incentive. But that may not be the case, because you guys know sometimes Behemoth likes to do that. Here's your Heavy Metal Drummer number 4, and then of course here it was your Dark Beach number 2. I'm sorry, didn't mean to skip over that one. And then Heavy Metal Drummer number 4, cover B. No Holds Barred number 6. And then cover B with the Sammy Davis Jr. Batman homage. That's going to finish it up for these guys. Devil's Due Press giving us the Arc World number 3. And this is meta by so many reasons. I actually kind of want to read this now just because of this cover right here. So there's some things, obviously the supposed Olmec magnetic face. Do you guys ever hear about these? So apparently there are these statues of these Olmecians that they reference, and they're magnetized. Not only that, there's some of the best chisel work that they could find, and of course this is all being uncovered in the Amazonian area and all sorts of places in South America. There's a church that was carved in the ground out, just straight out of a mountaintop in the shape of that cross. A lot of these flying things in the air have been pictured on hieroglyphics and in other things found in other pyramids and temples and stuff like that. So this is the kind of stuff that, again, like it's not for everybody, but Arc World number 3 looks like it's going to be one of them for me. Telekinetic Age, what's going on? So anybody, if you have read Arc World 1 or 2, let me know if it's something like that, because that cover is wicked. All right, so Comics Experience, of course, this is another one of the Lunar distribution setups. So Egged number 1, I showed you this one last week, of course, and of course had this B cover to go along with it. But then they showed Vox number 1, the one shot with the cover A, the Dexter Wee, and then there was this one, which is the cover B, the Alexandria Huntington. It was basically, just looks like a gold leaf. Kind of like with the as above, so below design on it too. It's like, what's with all these references, right? So Dave Collects, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. Man, I got my dog barking at something outside, but that's what he's there for. If you guys know, having a 100-pound German Shepherd is for just such an occasion. Like if there's somebody that shouldn't be there, he's gonna bark. Or if somebody doesn't like, it's one of those same things. All right, so for all of you guys getting your trigger warnings with your Peanuts variant on your 1 in 10, supposedly allocations, all sorts of weird stuff, right? Apparently, Diamond's having a hard time, or even Penguin Random House is having a hard time. But Red Room trigger warnings, number 3, cover A, and then number 3, cover B with the Pisker variant. Cover D with the Scrosi variant cover. And what's weird is I couldn't find the cover C. So expect this to be a typical Red Room FOC where it's probably going to come back again and we'll be able to see the other ones. Keen Spot also doing something absolutely silly, which is no A cover was able to be located for Ninjas and Robots. And then, of course, we have the cover C, which is cheeky. And then here's your 5 copy incentive by Alex Ogle, black, white, and red. And then there was this one, One Night in Prague, number 2, cover A, and I didn't see the cover B. And the numbers weren't matching up as far as me being able to dive through the preview system and try to find them. So weird stuff going on with that FOC list. I expect that to maybe have a little bit of a correction later. Check with your LCS, in other words. Opus, Frank Frazetta, Death Dealer. I don't think you guys understand how big this really is because having the Death Dealer come back. So here's a cover A by Bianchi. Here's your cover B by Frazetta, though. So this is the cover B open order variant cover. But guess what? There's a 5 copy incentive blank sketch variant. 10 copy Dan Panosian incentive variant. 15 copy incentive Delato. Yes, Delato. And then Panosian gives you a 20 copy cover F, which is an incentive, not an FOC incentive. I was about to say FOC, but it's not. But it is basically FOC, so better get your orders in. 20 copy incentive Virgin, and then 30 copy Delato Virgin. I have a feeling that's probably going to be a bigger book than people are realizing. So, yeah, Nate, it's kind of like one of those cult books. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people that are missing this broadcast and have no clue that there's another Death Dealer book, let alone there's going to be something else of Frank Frazetta's put into print. So, Scout Comics, of course, on FOC this weekend here. 4/10/22 is going to be Broken Eye, number 2. And then Code 45, number 1. Oh, look at that. There's a dragon coming up through the train tunnel. That's wicked. Scout, of course, being one of the Lunar distribution, gives me the ability to look 1 week further into this and make sure you guys get your orders in for this one. The Recount Preamble one-shot cover A. And then here's your 10 copy unlockable variant cover with the belly homage. This is going to be... I mean... We all know Scouts. This is going to be one of those things that has to be sought after. We'll see what happens. Right now it's on FOC, so we'll see what happens after it's off of FOC. But you got a whole week, so choose wisely. Do you share Ultra's episode with people, or do you keep the secret of that variant to yourself for a week and try to keep the orders down? It's up to you. Final Lunar distribution orders for Scoot, which is, of course, the All Ages imprint, is this weekend here, and this is Misfits Clubhouse number 1. Next up, we got Titan Comics dropping the Minions Mini Boss number 2 of 2. Now, I guess he's full size again because he was small in the last one. So I guess he made himself small accidentally in the lab somehow. Valiant Comics, of course, and check this out with a homage back to old Archer and Armstrong books. Archer and Armstrong Forever, number 1, cover A. And apparently, Armstrong's brother, the Ivar the Time Walker, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be one of those things. Because here we go with a cover B. Here we go with a cover C by Dan Hipp. And then here is your 250 copy incentive. Just kidding. They said TBD on the artwork. So they slid in this all-white cover. This is your pre-order bundled edition. So you have to pre-order, I think, issues 1 through 4 in order to be able to qualify for this variant. Check with your LCSs that pre-order this book. Because this is a pretty good one, I think. I don't even like Valiant books, but I think that's hilarious. Cover F is your actual blank sketch variant. And another 1 in 250 incentive for Valiant bringing back another title. You know, they got a good marketing strategy that, you know, make sure that they can, you know, put their books out and not miss their FOC or whatever, and make sure their street dates are there. And I commend them for that, because it's pretty hard for a lot of publishers to be able to do. It's as I put together the FOC slides, I understand what's coming out, and then wouldn't it be natural if just in 3 weeks I could just copy and paste the entire presentation? No, it doesn't work that way, because they have other books that are not put on FOC through these means. They're only put on FOC through their publisher, and then they hit the previews distribution. Like, what the hell? But anyway, Vault is your Blue Flame, and of course this is stuff due this weekend on FOC. This is your Blue Flame cover A. I didn't see the cover B. Human Remains number 8 with a cover A. And then a cover B. Shadow Service cover A. They didn't show the cover B. But I was able to locate this. This is your West of Sundown number 1 second printing. And then West of Sundown number 2 cover A. The cover B by Terry. The cover C by Seeley, and then the 10 copy incentive. And of course, this story is again about a New York vampire going out to the you know, the Wild Wild West. What's up, Comic Boom? Vault also being now done through Lunar distribution is giving me the ability to look into the future. Dead Box number 4 with a cover A, but of course they didn't show the cover B. The same for this one. For Geiga number 5, there's your cover A. And then the last book you'll ever read, number 8, cover A. And show the cover B. Radio Apocalypse finally getting issue number 3 out. There's your cover A, but they didn't show your cover B. Rush number 6 with a cover A. And they didn't show a cover B, but you know, they will probably shoehorn those in before FOC next Sunday. Now, Zenescope with a huge FOC week. Bell Labyrinth, one-shot cover A. Here's your cover B. This is your cover C. Grim Fairy Tales Press 2024 May 4th cosplay pinup spec cover A. So may the 4th be with you, everybody. Here's your pinup cover A Reyes, the pinup cover B, and then your pinup cover C. Hey, oh, where? Comics Talk Weekly. Thanks for joining, buddy. Here is your cosplay cover D. Grim Fairy Tales number 60 cover A. This is your cover B. Cover C by De Pascal. And then here's your cover D. Myths and Legends Quarterly Jasmine cover A. Cover B. Cover C. And then this is your Robin Hood Hearts of Darkness one-shot cover A. Cover B. Cover C. And then Van Helsing Bloodborne one-shot cover A. Cover B. And your cover C. Finishing off the Zenescope. Dave's not here, man. No, Dave's here. Okay. Now we are into the Boom Studios, which is giving you the Dune. The Waters of Canley. Number 1. Christian Ward giving you the A cover. The Yoon gets the 25 copy incentive. And then this is your 50 copy incentive. This is your FOC reveal variant. Your 10 copy incentive. And then your Christian Ward unlockable 1 per store. Is it an odd title? So, Grimm number 1 will be coming, but Grimm has already appeared. Isn't it weird? Maybe a guy. I think I heard a guy talking about it on his Wednesday show where he looks inside the books and like goes, "Holy crap! I saw this." Some guy named ULTRAMAXIMUS or something. But Grimm number 1 cover A, and that's your Flaviano. Here's your cover B foil. Now this looks like Jenny Frisian and Jen Bartel had a baby, as far as artwork goes, right? But Jenny Frisian said, "Oh, no, I get to do my own." And then Jenny Frisian's cover C turns into a 25 copy foil incentive. And then there's this one by Del Mundo, which is your 50 copy incentive. Pretty wicked. This is Jay Lee and Cheong doing a FOC reveal variant. 75 copy incentive. 100 copy FOC. I don't understand why it's a reveal variant. But the Jenny Frisian artwork basically sketched out partially with a red background. And then this is the unlockable Dave Johnson variant cover. I think this is, artistically, I like this one the most. This has got a lot more going on than the other covers, in my opinion. Even though artistically the other covers are done by people we're going to chase. I like this. The Storyteller Shapeshifters number 3. And this is your cover A by Franny. She's always got those soft, like, colors and stuff, right? Desired, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So the Shapeshifters also has the cover B by Manhanini, whose name is becoming more and more prevalent. The Franny 25 copy incentive, however, pretty cool if you're into wolves, you know. Magic the Gathering number 14 with the cover A. And then the Hidden Spark Intermix variant cover. I think this one's going to actually have trade dress on it. So enjoy the non-obstructed artwork here. This is fire. Oh, and that person's hand's on fire too. And it's by Stephanie Hans. And 10 copy incentive. And then they give you a 25 copy version of that one. I didn't see an unlockable, which was weird, right? Once in Future 25 copy, or I'm sorry, issue 25, cover A. 10 copy incentive by Dan Moores, the black and white of the A cover. This is your John Boy Myers 25 copy Virgin incentive. That's some sick stuff right there. So Once in Future, of course, number 25 did have this FOC reveal variant. Interesting. There's a lot of guns for a sword wielder, right? Dark Horse. Everybody ready? Adapt or Die. A new Avatar book. Number 1 of 6. Critical Role. Vox Machina Origins 3. Number 6 of 6. And that's something going on. This cover's busy. She drinking. She got her staff with an obvious crystal on the end of it that is both going to stab you and magically do something to you. She's got them antlers that are antennas because they're from the Fae. She got them pointy ears, so you know she's got some elf in her. Or, you know what I mean? Weird. I don't. I know it's got to be based on a video game or something, isn't it? Okay. So you guys know this one's going to be a pretty big list, so let me clear my throat. Properly hydrate. And let's get on with this list. So it looks like Dynamite's doing these introductory priced books for you guys, so they're not too expensive. I don't know what the price is going to be, but check with your LCS. And some of these might be the first time like certain things are reanimated or reprinted, like Army of Darkness versus Reanimator right here. And then Boys number 7, cover A. And then Boys Herogasm. And this because of what this cover is, I think this is going to do well. Then we're on to Dynamite Forever. I'm sorry, Dynamite Never Dies. Number 3, cover A, Tony Fleeks. Cover B by Perillo. Cover C by Soydom. Cover D by Lee Lee. And then cover E is your cosplay. 10 copy Virgin Incentive by Lee Lee. It's black and white. The 20 copy black and white by Soydom. I did not notice that, Nate. Dynamite Never Dies, 25 copy Lee Virgin, and then the Soydom Virgin is your 30 copy incentive. Perillo is your limited Virgin, so this is the one they're going to want, I think, $49.99 suggested retail. Same with this. And then the Perillo Ultraviolet FOC variant. All right. The Dynamite Never Dies number 3 cover M FOC Livre Ultraviolet. The cover N FOC cosplay incentive Virgin. 10 copy FOC incentive Perillo Ultraviolet. And then Dynamite Never Dies number 3 cover P 11 copy FOC incentive Tony Fleeks black and white. Dynamite Never Dies, cover Q, 11 copy, FOC incentive, Lee Ultra. Violet. Panther number 3, finally on FOC after Panther 2 finally dropped. It took them a while. That thing was on FOC like a real long time ago. But anyway, I hope the book is worth it because it's, you know, it's one of those titles. But anyway, Panther number 3, cover B. There's your cover C. This is your cover D. And then this is your cover E. 10 copy. 15 copies. See, they like changing it up on you, right? 20 copy incentive. 25 copy Virgin Fornes. And then the Mattioni limited version. Then the cover K limited version. Megan Hetrick doing the Street Original. I don't know if it was so street about that, but okay. Cover M, 7 copy FOC incentive, Virgin. 7 copy FOC black and white. 11 copy FOC incentive, Megan Hetrick Street Virgin. 11 copy FOC incentive, Mattioni black and white. 15 copy FOC incentive, ASIO Virgin. And then we are on to Project Superpowers Fractured States number 1 with a cover U, FOC red blank. The blue blank. Now, number 1 already dropped. But then Project Superpowers Fractured States number 2 just hit FOC this week. So it's weird that they would put issue 1s back on FOC unless there was some kind of delay or it's kind of like a later printing. I don't know how it works, but I don't know anything. Project Superpowers Fractured States number 2 cover A. Here is your cover B. Cover C. Cover D by Andrade. Cover E by Wutan. Cover F, 10 copy incentive. Then your G is your 15 copy incentive, no artwork shown. 20 copy incentive Virgin. 25 copy incentive again virginized, 30 copy virginized, and then here's your Roth limited virgin, your cover L Collins limited virgin, and then we are on to Red Sonja. Sitha number 1, cover A by Yoon. Here's your cover B by Andolfo. So do you guys notice that this kid looks a little, or the hair looks a little familiar? It is because this is the kid 10 years later after the previous volume of Red Sonja, written by Mirka Andolfo, and this is her contribution to the Red Sonja universe, I guess. Basically an adopted daughter, Red Sitha. She's adopted the way of Red Sonja, and is now a bounty hunter of her own, and they're giving her a number 1 where she's all grown up. I don't know if it's spec worthy. You tell me. Cover E cosplay. Cover F is going to be a blank Authentics variant cover. Cover G is going to be a 10 copy black and white, 20 copy black and white, and then a 25 copy Untint, 30 copy cosplay incentive virgin, and then the 40 copy incentive virgin, 50 copy incentive that they're not showing all these artworks for. It's a crime, it really is. Cover M metal premium. Cover N is going to be a Yoon. Cover O is going to be an Andolfo limited virgin. Here's your cover P, FOC Livre Lee original. The cover Q is your cosplay FOC incentive, black and white. Your Andolfo black and white. Your FOC Livre Lee black and white. The Livre Lee 15 copy FOC incentive. And then we're on to Vampirella Bloodlust number 1 facsimile edition. And then Vampirella Dracula Unholy number 1 cover A, intro priced in this reprint already. This book's only at issue number 4. Crazy to think about. We made it to IDW, and this is where you get your Rocketeer, The Great Race number 2 of the 4-issue miniseries. Here is your cover B, and then this is your 10 copy incentive, it's just a version of the cover A. Star Trek Discovery Adventures in the 32nd Century, number 3 of 4. This is your cover A. This is your cover B. And we do have the artist sometimes showing up in the presser chat, everybody. So should probably go back and watch episodes of the presser and check them out. And I believe I just followed them on IG. Star Trek Mirror War, number 6 of 8. This is your cover B. And then, this is a 10 copy incentive. So I think they slimmed it down from a 15 to a 10. Because this is the 6 of an 8 issue miniseries, So I thought this originally was Eastman art, but apparently this is the cover A, Tunica, of TMNT number 128. TMNT ongoing 128 cover B by Eastman. They still don't have the artwork shown. And then this is your 10 copy incentive. Oh, look, it's got Jennika. The more times they show Jennika on this cover, the better. The more times that she's on the retail incentives, the better. Because this is going to be something that you guys really need to drive home. If you really want to drive home that Jennika is a turtle, she's part of the team, and she's part of the lore going forward, we need to, again, see her on more incentives like that. So shout out to the Eastman team for getting it done. Transformers The Best of Hot Rod one-shot number 1. So, I think maybe a future Spec Matrix needs to be my picks of the best of Optimus Prime, my picks of the best of Hot Rod, my picks of the best of Megatron, my picks of the best of Soundwave, my picks of the best of all of our fan favorite bots and stuff like that. But I got so many other Spec Matrices in play. It's like a whole bunch of spinning plates. Like the Nova one, that was really interesting. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, then you missed the episode of Drunken Chat last night, and shame on you. Image Comics dropping Deadly Class number 52, cover A. 52, cover B. And then this is Firepower 20, cover B by Finch. And then cover C by Chung and Ramos. And then this is your Samney cover D by Jung-ji. Frontiersman Lockup Special One Shot. I didn't see any other covers for this one, so just a cover A. And then a whole bunch of image firsts. Starting with Aerosmith, going on to Astro City. Death or Glory, #1. Department of Truth, #1. Descender. East of West, Firepower, Hack Slash, Homesick Pilots, I Hate Fairyland, Kill or Be Killed, Little Bird, Middle West, Monstrous, Noctera, Paper Girls, Radiant Black, Scumbag, Spawn, Walking Dead, Wicked and Divine. And those are all image #1s for $1. So you guys seeing a pattern there? Like I would basically say if you saw anything relatively new that has incentive variants for it and you have them, get them out. Especially if you are trying to flip. Right? That's definitely a quite the lineup. I think this is also strategically timing these books to be in hand 1 week before, or the Wednesday before Free Comic Book Day. Lego Ninjago giving us issue #2 of the 5-issue miniseries, and this is your cover A. This is your cover B by Corona. And then this is your 10-copy incentive by Wallen. Little Monsters #3, cover A. This is the cover B by Sorrentino. Loaded Bible, Blood of My Blood, #3, cover A. Cover B. This is your cover C. And then this is the cover D by Panosian. And cover E by Cuddles. Manifest Destiny #46. Metal Society #1, cover A. Oh, so this is wild, right? This is a story about a female who's got a box, an android, because machines take over and humans are just like pets. So she's like fighting for everybody who's a human to be free. But here's the, it's crazy. It's a crazy premise. But here's your cover B. This is your cover C. Yeah, that's Alan Qua, right? Manhanini stepping up with a 5-copy incentive. It's his angle, his typical colors. He's got a style, and I'm noticing that now. And then here's your 10-copy incentive by Blanco. And then this is the 25-copy incentive by Mark Silvestri. And I think it gives us a preview of what happens in the book. I think she knocks the shit out of this android, right? Sweet Paprika, #9 of the 12-issue series. And that's your cover A. That's your cover B. That's your cover C. That's your cover D. And then there's a non-safe for work cover E right here. Monkey Meat, #5. Radiant Black, #14, cover A. There's your cover B by Griffin. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. Oh, wait. I might have... Did I cover over it? If there is an incentive, I covered over it accidentally because probably of an autosave glitch. Right here for Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. And then Scorched, #5. Cover A by Matina. Cover B by McFarlane, continuing the X-Men #1 homage. And it's going to be a pretty sick connecting variant by McFarlane once it's all done. Scorched cover C. So, of course, this is the Drunken Chat Art Challenge book. You should probably be nabbing this one. And then issue #6 is going to have itself a black sketch. So, you guys remember everybody went absolutely ham over the preview for this book. This is Twig #1. So it's a 5-issue miniseries written by Scotty Young, There's your cover A. There's your cover B by Scotty Young. It's your cover C by Peach Momoko. Then there's a 10 copy incentive, a 25 copy Momoko incentive, a 50 copy Scotty Young Virgin incentive, as well as a 100 copy Black and White Virgin. Walking Dead Deluxe number 38 with the cover A by Finch, the cover B by Adlard, and the McCaig giving you the cover C. Oh, I'm sorry, Platt. Stephen Platt, everybody. And then the Adlard cover D, and everybody, oh, Charlie Adlard, you know. Final orders due 4/10/2022 for this round of DC books. So this is all the stuff due on FOC tomorrow. Batman 123 with a cover A. Cover B by Gabriel Del Otto. 25 copy incentive. Jock foil card stock variant cover. Okay, I gotta admit that's pretty sick. That's typical Jock, but it's pretty sick. Batman Beyond Neo Year number 2. Neo Year number 2 cover B by Christian Ward. So, Batman Beyond the White Knight number 1, second printing, cover A, Sean Murphy. So, everybody's like, it's the first appearance of the Batman Beyond in the Murphyverse. So, are you guys going to count every single Elseworlds Batman as a first appearance? Including the first appearance of the Batman who marries Catwoman and the Batman Catwoman run? I mean, there's only so many times you can claim first appearance for a character that has already existed. I get everybody who collects DC really like to do the, oh, that's their Silver Age appearance. I got their Modern or their Copper Age or Bronze Age appearance. I got their first, I don't have their first Golden Age appearance, but I got their first Silver Age appearance. So you have like their 400th appearance. I mean, it's like the way I look at it is, and this is the reason why I like modern books a lot more, because if it's a first appearance, it's a first appearance. But they're going to give you a 25 copy foil cardstock variant to go along with this second print Batman Beyond the White Knight number 1. So the Killing Time number 3 of 6, cover A, David Marquez. Cal Nagu cardstock. This hits so hard. Look at the depth on that engine on that motorcycle and the gas tank. This is sick work. 25 copy Smallwood cardstock variant cover. Also, all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of sick Riddler variants. Put the guy in the movie and then make his comic book variants better. Batman the Knight Compendium Edition. This contains Batman the Knight's numbers 1 through 3 re-released in a new, thicker format. Batman Urban Legends number 15 cover A. Batman Urban Legends number 15 cover B. Batman Urban Legends number 15 cover C with the Riley Rossmo variant cover. Earth Prime number 3 Legends of Tomorrow cover A. Earth Prime number 3 Legends of Tomorrow cover B cardstock variant cover. And then finally we're able to see these covers in their entirety, and I can promise you the one that was marked Todd Nauk headshot variant cover was not a Todd Nauk headshot variant cover, not even close. Alright, Flashpoint Beyond, that's your number 1. This is your cover B. This is your 25 copy Bradshaw cardstock variant. This is your Todd Nauk cardstock variant cover. Doesn't look anything like a headshot. But there's a lot going on in this. Like, if you look at it, all the different universes that we've seen in there. Hardware Season 1, cover A of issue number 5, Mateus Manhanini. And then cover B, Galman cardstock variant. Jurassic League, number 1 of a 6-issue miniseries, because you demanded a Jurassic League Justice League parody. There's your Raptor Man. or Tyrannosaurus, man. Whatever, man. Cover B. Cover C is your 25 copy Walter Simonson Dino Joker incentive. Can Dino Joker take over where the hype of the Robin King left off? God, you guys want to talk about dead spec? Robin King. You guys remember when that one was popular? You guys remember when that 25 copy incentive was hitting like $180 pre-sale? Everybody was FOMOing at the mouth for that thing, and I told them to stay away from it. I ended up buying a couple copies of the A cover. I think I got 1 or 2 copies of the second print. And oh man, do I regret it, because going nowhere. Monkey Prince, number 4. Here's your cover A. This is your cover B. This is your cover C. This is your cover D, which is your 25 copy incentive. The mother effing Monkey Prince? Nubia, Coronation Special number 1. Cover A. Cover B by Joshua Swabby Sway. Cover C. So this is your teen variant, right? Right? You know, Mojo, you're right on the money with that. But check out this one right here. So this one right here, I'm not a fan of, just because they intentionally just made sure that her shirt was kind of like exposing her up top there, and she's wearing sneakers. She's an Amazonian about to be queen. Oh, and there's no spoiling that. You guys aren't reading this shit anyway. So they're making her the queen of the Amazons, right? It's crazy. Like, there's a whole bunch of, like, there's a big shift going on in the Wonder Woman books. There's a big shift going on everywhere in DC. But I don't know, man. I want to like this book, but the whole, like, it feels pandered. It feels pandered. Like, they're like, oh, sex sells, but put sneakers on her. Nubia Coronation Special number 1, cover D is your Crystal Kung cardstock variant cover. So, people who are getting the 250 copy incentive are going to get a whole bunch of these. Nubia Coronation one-shot special 100 copy incentive by Joshua Swami Sway. One-Star Squadron number 6. Suicide Squad number 15. Suicide Squad 15 cover B. Task Force Z cover A. Cover B with the Lucio Perillo cardstock variant cover. Fire. 25 copy incentive. World of Krypton cover A and World of Krypton cover B. That's pretty fire too. But because DC, of course, is doing the Lunar distribution network, they are closing on FOC tomorrow, which means I'm going to give you a look at also what comes out next week on FOC. So we'll get a heads up on that stuff right here. Batgirls number 6 with the cover A. There's your cover B by Michael Cho. And then this is your Audrey Mock cardstock variant cover. 25 copy incentive by Rian Gonzalez. Blood Syndicate Season 1 number 1 cover A. They're slow rolling all these milestone books out. There's your cover B. Danger Street number 1. This is a pushback from last week, of course. This was actually on FOC initially for the 10th. They pushed it back so you get to see it again. Because, of course, as you guys know, Danger Street number 1, cover C, 25 copy Lee Weeks cardstock. This was my Ben Oliver placeholder on the icon last week, right? Fire Ben Oliver cover, and that's probably what they're like, oh, everybody needs that Ben Oliver in their life. Dr. Fate. Future State Gotham number 13. Cover B. I Am Batman. Cover A. I Am Batman cover B. And then the Mateus Manhanini 25 copy cardstock variant cover. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes, giving you the cover A by Scott Goldweski. I'm sorry, did I mess that one up? No. Oh boy. There's your Travis Moore cardstock variant cover. Naomi Season 2, number 3 of 6. No B cover show. Nightmare Country from the Sandman universe. Cover A by Matheus Manhanini. Superman Son of Kal-El, number 11. Cover C, so they skipped over B. And then they went to cover D, 25 copy cardstock incentive. Wonder Woman 787, cover A. And then the John Boy Myers cardstock variant cover. All right, everybody. This means we're at Marvel. Almost the end of the show. 58 minutes in. I know it's a long one. It's actually a pretty big FOC if you think about all the extra stuff I have to put in here. So I appreciate you smashing the like button for all that work. The first books up, of course, are going to be Avengers. So this is weird. She's Avengers 56 shows Jane Foster Thor talking to herself as Valkyrie. She's like, I'm the same person. Something's up. David Lopez with the Skrull variant. Black Panther number 6. Here's your Skrull variant cover. And then this is your Ruan Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage variant cover. Black Panther number 6 with the 25 copy incentive. So, yeah, Storm, after her little redesign, getting on this cover here with a 25 copy incentive, coming to kick the shit out of her ex-husband, apparently. If that's what love is, you know. Captain America Symbol of Truth number 1. Captain America Symbol of Truth number 1 with the Coipel variant cover. And then here's this one, the Bustos Stormbreakers variant postcard. Now, I don't know why this is on a Captain America book, but that's weird. But I guess the Captain America Symbol of Truth, and you wanted to discover Latveria. The truth is, Latveria is very nice, according to Moon Knight. I know that's a rumor, right? Everybody who watched the first couple episodes of Moon Knight said, oh, they were in Latveria. If that's Latveria, then this guy fighting here in the Fortnite costume is actually Darkhawk. Symbol of Truth number 1 with the Scotty Young variant cover. Symbol of Truth with a 25 copy incentive by Clark. It's a very... did he get a different shield? Like, his shield color pattern looks a little off. And then here is the 50 copy incentive Coipel Virgin variant cover. Gambit number 1 of 5. So this is pretty cool. So this takes place apparently while Oro was in the tiny body that Orphan Maker and Nanny had reduced her to. The Lee variant by, not Jim Lee, unfortunately, by Inyuk Lee. This is the Peach Momoko variant cover. Williams variant cover, so Scott Williams. And then the 25 copy incentive by Laraka. Comics Talk Weekly. On his shield, yes. Otherwise, he should ask his doctor about that. Gambit number 1. 100 copy Momoko Virgin incentive variant cover. Who's the artist on the first one? That's a good question. Didn't I say it? That's Willis Portacio. I don't know why that wasn't on there. That's weird, right? And then, of course, the Laraka variant is 25 copy, and the Scott Williams variant is open order. So, okay, for all my 90s fans, the Willis Portacio variant and the Scott Williams variant probably would have been the two better choices for a 25 copy and a 1/100. Just for us. But they wanted to make the Willis Portacio a cover A to help sales because they know that the Laraka, you know, it's not bad. He was an X-Men artist at one point. Look, I get there's a lot of people who love Peach Momoko, and while this is one of her better ones, I'm still just not a fan of all that, you know, that space. So, that's just me. But Iron Fist number 3 of 5. And then there's the design variant cover, which showed to be open order. Iron Man number 20. Iron Man number 20 with the Baldeon Fortnite variant cover. And then with the Betsy Cola variant cover. The Skrull variant. And then we have King Conan number 5 of 6. Then we have the Fairy variant. Marvel Voices Identity number 1. I don't know why an alien would be on this one, but okay. And I'm not trying to be rude, but is it... It's supposed to be Asian American Pacific Islander month, and I know that Palm plays her. So, I mean, are they basing it on the actress who played the character? Or is Mantis actually half Pacific Islander? Like, fill me in here, somebody who knows better. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, pretty cool cover still, nonetheless. I'm a fan of Mantis, and I think Palm, the actress who plays her, is, fire, too. Jiyoung Lee. This is pretty cool, right? Luna Snow. The identity variant for Stan Sakai drawing Sunfire. And then this one's dope. Like, true Korean heritage, like, that's pretty fire. So the Woo variant, good stuff. Moon Knight number 1 facsimile edition. So I'm kicking myself because I had somebody who offered me their Moon Knight and a classic X-Men number 1 for like $20, and I didn't take it. Should have taken it. Moon Knight number 11. If you guys aren't reading this, Zodiac is pulling all the strings, and I think we finally get to see some stuff. The Rob Liefeld variant open order cover, the Mana Skrull variant cover, and then Moon Knight number 11 with the Ruan Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Here's Wave. But on a Moon Knight book. Here is your Bill Sienkiewicz 25 copy incentive. Now, this is going to be one of those incentives that people are going to try to get you to overpay for, but you shouldn't, because look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 different covers, and the A cover is fire. So, Sienkiewicz variant, 25 copy incentive. And then here's a really weird looking Sabretooth. I don't know what's going on with cover A, but that's what's going on there. And then Sabretooth number 4, cover B variant. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 5 of 5. And the Reality Gem causing all sorts of havoc. Surfer willing to give up his own existence to prevent the Reality Gem from changing things. Except for, him existing. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 5, Suan Skrull variant. And then the Yoon Thanos variant cover. Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 1. I accidentally showed this with the Alpha last week. I thought this was an incentive, but no. This is your Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 1. This is your Lashley 2099 frame variant cover. And you guys know who that is? You guys know who that is? It's the Winter Soldier of 2099. Here is your Kreese Lee Fortnite variant cover. And then there again is your connecting variant cover showcasing the Crossbones versus Winter Soldier. Yes, this is a Winter Soldier 2099 variant cover by Ron Lim. And that's Crossbones 2099. Not that guy. Spider-Punk number 2 of 5. Spider-Punk number 2 of 5 with the Christopher Skrull variant cover. That's JTC, everybody. And then the Ba variant cover. Venom number 8. Venom number 8 with the Inyuk Lee Skrull variant cover. The Medina Fortnite variant. And then the 25 copy incentive. This is the What If Miles Morales number 3 of 5. This is your 10 copy incentive. So, yeah, what if Miles was Hulk? And then this is him as Brawn. This is your 25 copy incentive, having him fight an abomination. And another book that I am absolutely giddy over, just because this cartoon was a huge part of my youth, and this was like the only way that we got X-Men on TV before we got movies and such. X-Men 92, you know, the animated universe kind of stuff. Which I want to point out, I think X-Men 92 is different than the X-Men Adventures comic as far as that goes. A little bit of a different universe, but I'll have to maybe do a spec matrix into that one to see. But here's your X-Men 92 House of X Chapter 2. So this is your issue 2 of 5, and this is your Scott Williams. I thought it was the Scott Williams variant, but it's not. It's the mono variant. Because that looks fire. And that's it for the secret variant, everybody. So, Comics Talk Weekly, you know, I saw some people trying to constantly say that Tom Holland said he's taking a break from acting and he wants there to be a Miles, but I think it's a crock of crap. He never said that. But thank you guys for tuning into this episode of The Secret Variant. As you know, we like to do balls to the wall FOC over here. And, you know, I want to thank you guys for standing by throughout the entire episode. Don't forget to subscribe to all the content we drop here on this channel. The Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser is going to be my next episode, most likely. And thanks again for watching. Subscribe to the content. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're watching on the rewind. And I appreciate you guys for liking and sharing the video. I'll see y'all next week, if not sooner.